And we're back with round 4, game 2, the Star City Games Invitational Qualifier. We saw Quinton win game 1 with his Rakdos deck against Eduardo's Flash deck. What's the game plan for them sideboarding?
I think that Quinton's already pretty well set up against a control style deck. He might bring in cards like Duress or Appetite for Brains or something like that would allow him to attack Eduardo's hand. Eduardo, personally, I would expect to see something like maybe Knight of Glory or something like that from him. Just a way of dealing with the black creatures in Quinton's deck.
And what are we seeing on the board at this point?
That's a Knight of Infamy from Quinton. Very good card against Eduardo's deck. Protection from white, Exalted. Generally going to be exceedingly powerful for Quinton during this match. Eduardo might have some Wrath of God effects that he's brought in from the board as well. Generally it's just going to be ways of trying to stay alive. There's an Unsummon. I don't think I've ever seen an Unsummon played that quickly. I think it's quite interesting watching the different sort of levels that people play at. You'll have someone playing at almost a glacially slow pace, and yet you'll also see someone like Eduardo who's playing at rapid fire pace here. Of course, sideboarding's changed recently with the introduction of M13 as well. There's no cards like Celestial Purge and other cards like that. So the colour hose are cards Wizards seems to want to get away from those sort of cards where it's like a certain card like a Chill or something like that can just totally hose a certain colour. And we're certainly way beyond the days of Perish and other sort of really devastating sideboard cards.
So why would why would Eduardo play an Unsummon so early, still being on such high life total?
Again, at that point he's just protecting his life total for the most part. We've got 2 Exalted triggers now from the Knights of Infamy, and Eduardo's going to Snapcaster Mage the Unsummon. Geralt's Messenger isn't really the best card to unsummon, to tell you the truth. It does mean that he's going to get drained for 2 again, but it's better than taking 5 at that point, and then probably taking 2 in the future anyway.
Yeah, it really is the Exalted triggers on the Knights that cause some huge monsters from Quinton's side of the board.
Yep, and there's Geist of Saint Traff. That's the way that Eduardo's going to win quickly in this match. And the secondary thing being that Quinton can't kill that except through combat. So he's really only got the Knights of Infamy, but oh boy, that's Thundermaw Hellkite. And that's also a 7 power Thundermaw Hellkite as well with the Exalted triggers. And this is what I was leading to in game 1. Oh, that's on summon as well, so Eduardo's got a really good tempo start here. This is where Quinton's aggro deck really turns up the heat, where it's got Hell Riders, Falcon Wrath Aristocrat and Thundermaw Hellkite to pretty much just bring it from when he has 4 lands onwards.
But he doesn't want to run a Geist into a Knight.
If he's got a trick or he has another Knight, I mean obviously the Geist is legendary, so he's and interesting to see Quinton double block there. I'm not sure how much I like that. He's throwing away one of his Knights of Infamy. I'm not too sure how much I like that double block there. I don't think he needs to really protect 2 damage from Snapcaster Mage there. The Restoration Angel saved the Geist there, and Quinton ended up taking 4 from the Angel. I think this is pretty much the plan that Eduardo's on here, just turn Geist sideways twice along with Restoration Angel. If he has another Angel in hand, then Quinton's just in all sorts of trouble here. I suppose one of the reasons that Quinton might have had to block the Snapcaster there is just for that exact reason, that he doesn't want Eduardo to have Restoration Angel to flashback this, to save the Snapcaster and flashback another Unsummon. Eduardo took 6 off that Thundermaw Hellkite, so same old here from the previous attack. Does Eduardo have another way to save his Geist?
Doesn't just play another Geist.
Play another Geist is probably a good idea here. Well, he's tapping 3, it feels like another Geist. Yep, there we go. So Quinton is facing down death, but we'll see what he can come up with here. Another Thundermaw would put Eduardo in the position of having to have something to stay alive.
You feel he would have played it by now if he had it.
You do, but there it is. That's another Thundermaw Hellkite. attacking, and Eduardo has an Azorius Charm to put the Thundermaw Hellkite back on top, and he's going to attack for lethal next turn. So a very quick game 2 there, and we're going to head on to game 3.